Hi guys, Betsy here with Unique Paper 15. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today's video is going to be a very quick one on how to make your own background paper, at least how I do. There's so many versions out there that you can buy, but why not just create your own? You can even make it for a theme for something special that you want, which is what I'm doing today. I wanted to use some of my new Distress Oxides, and I wanted to use some of the stencils that I had, and also just make some original background paper for a pop-up box. So here we go. I use my pink Distress Oxide, and I'm just going to do some basic ink blending, and I'm going to do that whole rule of three. Going to take it into the corners, and this stuff blends so easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my yellow. I know it has colors, but any yellow will work. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm just going to blend it right in with the pink. I'm going to do that rule of three again, and I'm just going to take the pink blender without adding any more Distress Oxide and just kind of smear them together. It makes the prettiest color. So we're going to lift it up and see what it looks like here in a second. Here we go. It has such a neat pattern. It's almost like an animal, but not a real animal, but it looks like some type of animal pattern. I'm going to go ahead and match it to the end the best you can. And it's okay because this isn't going to be like the piece you use. You're just going to cut from these pieces. So that's what it looks like. Matches pretty well. So now I see that I've got one large strip of background paper. I just want to make sure my template will fit for my pop-up box. So just to confirm, I've cut the template into a black piece of paper, and I'm going to measure it against what I've stenciled to make sure that I can get 2 out of it. So I can see there I'm good. This is my really professional measuring job here with my finger. And I'm just making sure, yep, I can squeeze 2 panels out of that. Looks good. So now I say, all right, I'm done. I can use it. I'm going to switch now to a different background paper. It's one of my girlfriend's birthdays, and I wanted to make her a very unique card. But I'm still doing the pop-up box, so I said, well, let me make it birthday themed all the way around. So I'm going to use the Concord and Ninth stamp set and also the Penny Black. The Concord and Ninth is going to be what I use for the background paper. And I know I keep calling it background paper, but it's for the pop-up box. That's going to be the actual box, the paper I make the box out of. So I'm going to start off with the big cake that comes in the stamp set, some Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp this cake everywhere on this piece of paper. There are no rules. The only rules I apply to myself when doing something like this is go in the same direction and make sure it's horizontal so that the template matches up. I'm switching to a little cupcake, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to go close to the cakes because I want everything to be somewhat symmetrical, but still just completely random. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the candles. These candles are so cute. I don't know if you guys have this set, but I love it. So I added a star there. So I'm just going to stamp these candles anywhere where I can find a little bit of space for the bottom or the top. You don't necessarily have to get the whole stamp in there. It fills up very nice, all those gapped areas. So now it's coming out well. You can see that this is starting to look like a birthday paper. Now this is the Eat Cake. I decided I wanted this in a bright color, so I go back to the Distress Oxide, and this teal, this pistachio, just jumps off the paper. So I like that so much, so I'm going to switch over to, I'm picking which one I want, but I end up going with the purple. I decide I want to put another message in a bright color, which is make a wish, because there's so many candles and cakes, so I really wanted to scream out, make a wish and eat some cake. That's the whole point of a birthday, right? So I get that done, and now I say, I need some more something. So I go back to the yellow, and I grab that little star, because stars should be yellow, right? and I just fill in some of the empty spots, which gives it a nice balance. And now I have this group of stars. It's almost like confetti. And I just go back to the black and fill in any last areas that I didn't get with any of the other stamps. So now you can see it's almost like a complete piece of paper. And I'm done with that. So now I have a beautiful second piece of background for my pop-up box. I'm making sure I can get a couple of pieces out of this. Not that I'm going to go vertical, but I'm just showing you how much you can get out of it. It looks fantastic. So now what I want to do is I want to actually cut the box bottoms out of the paper we just made. So I'm going to take that template again, make sure it fits, and I'm just going to cut the exact size that I need to cut out this template. And you need 2 pieces to make this pop-up box. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. So I go ahead, line it up, and I run it through my Cuttlebug. It's easy once you have the pieces of paper. And you're gonna see once these come together, it's really a cute background paper. So, one box done. Now I'm moving on to the birthday girls paper. And you're gonna see exactly what I mean. I wanted to make sure the template went the right direction, and it did. So now I just go ahead and cut it down, run it through the Cuttlebug, pull it off, and I'm showing you this is what it's going to look like. This is a perfect background paper for a birthday cake box. Okay, you guys get the drift. You see what I'm doing here. It's going to mash up there, and it's going to make a box, and it's going to look really cute. I hope you liked it. And if you learned any techniques, let me know down below. And if you have any more for me, also comment in the section below. If you liked the video, please give me a like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching my videos. Have a great day.